Cyrus left the academy behind in search of a lost tome. From the far reaches of hell, its disappearance was a riddle wrapped in a mystery, a riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to the Quarry Crest to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. It's hard to believe that a whole 10 years since Odette left the academy. And her house was, that's right, she left directions in her letter. I should take another look. You have all the makings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in the matters of the heart. I know research is more important than anything, to you than anything, but you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fairer sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself credit for. If you are not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. Well, that's why you got fired, pretty much. I should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy just because of a trumped up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it.
Now then.
But there's no point in worrying. I have to face her sooner or later after all. I try to keep myself presentable. This is true. But is my face truly so easy on the eyes? Oh, woe is me. Doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma.
Anyhow, here we are.
Yes, I'll be right there.
It's been some time, Odette.
What a bitch!
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable.
She has a
no
crush on him.
doubt.
She likes him.
What are you waiting for? Come in already.
But she's hurt by him, for sure.
Don't mind if I do.
And he doesn't know it. He's kind of blockhead.
How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
by expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Teresa are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest. You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever.
Huh?
Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Man, screw you.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
A cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Yikes.
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Is that so?
They're reading it for me, and now I have to do it. Is that so? I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you. I miss your roleplay. I'm doing it now.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be a flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating. What's your pickle?
Oh,
Oh, a pickle you say? Consider my interest piqued. I always took you for a type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they become. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume?
Naturally.
Just so. Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned a street corner only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
most intriguing.
How curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nut job. So how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would seem it would be imprudent to jump to conclusions while conducting an investigate.
Great.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'll look into that tome while you're away.
As you wish.
A fair trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
I see.
Figures. Well, happy investigating. What the hell's going on? First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred. Let's first take her shit. Testimony. Come to think of it, the 3 people who went missing were all last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence where the incidents happened. Most intriguing. A system of underground canals all throughout. A system of underground canals runs all throughout this town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time though. The sewers. Seen it happen both in the dead of night and broad daylight. Someone's walking by the inn and they turned a corner up ahead. When I followed, they were gone, vanished in thin air. Witness testimony.
Now then.
There's probably a trap door. And with that, I believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack this case. Where did the disappearance occur? Near the inn. Every victim in the general vicinity of the inn. Every victim in the general vicinity of the inn when they disappeared. I can't read today. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air or some such nonsense. There's gotta be a trapdoor. When did the disappearance occur? At all hours. As such, it stands reason that they were kidnapped. And the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. Yeah, to the sewer. What route did the kidnapper employ so as not to draw attention? The sewers. The entrance of the sewers would seem to make an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away.
Thusly.
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself.
Aha!
Here we are. From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There's a good chance many villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. I will proceed with caution. After all, it simply wouldn't do if I became our villain's latest victim.
Interesting.
It looks like someone's been coming in and out of these sewers. As we suspected. Muddy footprints on the floor and handprints on the wall. Recent too, the mud is still wet. I see. That is very useful information. I must say, you have a keen eye to spot such subtle signs. Just experience. Albeit experience I never thought it would be useful to you. Your experience is the result of careful study and gives you valuable skills, you see. Oh, well, we don't have time for discussion now. However interesting. Perhaps I'll share my insights later. Don't worry about it. Your lectures give me a headache. Too honest? A little, yes.
Most intriguing.
I do say, to think there were such elaborate structures under the surface.
What have we...
He's dead.
What in the...
But what in the heavens is this? It's as if blood was drained from his body. And what is on top of these strange patterns. You know, for the way this game looks, it's kind of dark. I appreciate that though. Clearly some baneful sorcery has been practiced here.
It couldn't be.
These gemstones, why, if my hypothesis is correct,
It couldn't be.
they must be composed of crystallized human blood. And yet, it is as if myriad hues of red are mixed together. Could it be each gem contains the blood of multiple victims?
Preposterous!
Good God, what horrors have been wrought here? How many innocents have been victimized by this blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we're dealing with is no common criminal. No. I am loath to even call him a human being.
Why, I'll be...
Sucking the life from the men and women of this poor town, only to cast them away. This is a veritable demon who walks among us. One thing is clear, this monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. As an academic, I must profess that the history of dark arts intrigues me. But to put it into practice, this truly is beyond the pale.
Oh,
What's this? The young lady in the cell, she still lives. I must free her lest she suffer the same fate as the others.
And who might you be?
just a scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgian?
Are they now?
The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors?
Ho ho! Seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for.
They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once.
Well, since you asked so nicely... No, I think not. A shame. If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets. I wouldn't have minded picking your brain.
Love the transition from character to boss music too. I'm anticipating it right now. Yeah, I've noticed it kind of melds like very well, and the boss music is great too.
Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood.
I cannot fail! Now, what next?
Yep, there we go. He doesn't like swords.
Bring it on!
I'll not be defeated.
No!
Dun, 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 dun.
An interesting dilemma. So much to learn.
I figured they don't like light. Oh damn, the summon protected her.
Well then,
right.
Alright, let's just kick that one guy's ass. Get him out of here as quick as possible.
Big idea.
Shit.
Prepare yourself. Bring about a miracle of healing.
An interesting dilemma. So much to learn.
Fire. Okay, good. I'll blow their ass up next turn.
Shucks.
Shit. I don't know if I should hold on to it.
Now, what next?
Yeah, I think I'll hold on to it when, until they have their weaknesses exposed. At least that one guy's.
Think not.
Shucks.
Witchery. What is the logical course of action?
Shit. Is there any way that I can get rid of terror? Actually, Alphen might have Asuna.
I'll do my best.
Here we go.
Cure a single ally of all status elements. Yeah. That's what we need.
Just what you need.
Now he could blow them up. Oh shit!
Truly joy. Use this. Now the true lesson begins. Great inferno.
There we go. We didn't kill their ass, but it fucking hurt.
That'll do her.
I'm sorry.
What's the big shucks? That's what I'm here for.
And she's dead again.
What's this now? Great inferno. Force the land.
Cool. One less skeleton.
Now then. Use this.
Left.
Idea.
How about this?
Victor's quiet blade is unbending! Come, there!
Shucks. Try this.
Well then,
Shucks.
Now then!
What's this now?
damn. There goes his 4-turn taunt.
About this?
All right. Try this.
My turn now. Well then. Have this.
All right.
That's a big
Big idea.
As soon as I could fight him now, we're all blind.
What's this now? How about this?
Shucks.
Cures poison. It's probably cures sleep.
Try this.
I need one that could cure blind.
my way.
What next? How about this?
He has mostly AoE attacks, so I don't think taunting is a good idea. See if I can poison him.
Pick your poison.
Yes, okay, good.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a really bad idea to bring her here.
Use this.
Sorry.
What is the logical course of action? How about this?
Use this.
Hopefully he uses an AoE attack, that way she survives
Shucks.
it.
That'll do her.
That's a bit.
Here we go.
I'll not be defeated.
How about you? Out of my way.
Okay, there it is. There's the AoE attack.
Now, what next?
What's his last weakness? Daggers? Yeah.
Shucks.
Let's break him.
No.
Let's break him. There we go.
should help.
No! My blade is unbending! Watch my blade dance!
What is the logical course of action?
What's his HP like?
So much to learn.
Oh shit.
Shucks.
16k right now. Component that restores fighting spirit. What's this do?
Try this.
Okay, it gives everyone 1 BP.
What's the big
Left.
idea?
The logical course of action.
Focus is up a great inferno to scorch the land.
Shucks. Try this.
I'll do my best.
Have at you!
Bring it on. All right.
Broke him right before he could do anything about it.
Interesting dilemma.
The battle is truly joined.
Slide. And
then.
smack the shit out of him next turn.
Have this.
No! My blade is unbending! Watch my blade dance!
3k.
Here we go.
That's good. All my weaknesses are falling off now too. It's a little bit over a K of damage.
Well then.
He's probably like 9k left of HP. Ooh, okay, cool. He tanked it for her.
Victory shall be mine!
Here we go.
I'll do my best.
Why does he keep targeting her, man?
How about this?
No!
Here goes.
An interesting dilemma.
About 8k.
Here we go.
I'll do my best.
Let's make sure Ulbrich can maintain like just
Have this.
damage going out and out and out. So
Victory shall be mine!
this restores SP.
I am finished.
What is the logical course of action?
No, I'm not picking her up. I'll leave that for Alton.
The battle
I need to
is
start
truly
conserving my items.
Bring it on! That's what I'm here for.
joy. Have at you.
I'll do my best.
Restore what little she can.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
What is the logical course of action?
I shouldn't have done that. Fuck.
Here goes nothing.
Laugh.
Now, what next? Think not!
I'll do my best. Oh, sacred light.
Bring it on! Alright!
Let's poison them.
Pick your poison!
The battle is truly.
What is the logical
Yeah.
course of action?
By the time it's his turn, he'll be broken anyway.
Let's try this.
Victory shall be.
I'll not be defeated. Oh, sacred light.
Alright. Now to bring on the
Here we
fucking
go.
pain.
Victory, my blade is unbending. Watch my blade dance.
There we go.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Gideon's dagger, energizing pomegranate. They're still alive after all. Okay, this is getting really annoying, man. I have to buy another new cord.
What in the...
What's this? It couldn't be a copy from from the far reaches of hell. Well, that's unfortunate. But an abridged copy, translated into the modern tongue. Aside from basic instructions on performing the rites and the regions required, all other details have been aught but omitted. Why? It doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create one blood crystal, I see. And there's a note. First specimen successfully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Could it be someone commissioned that frightful stone? I can only speculate, but could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I seek? Where am I?
Aha!
Ah, you're back with us, good miss. I'm feeling.
Are you okay?
The drugs that awful man gave you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. Who are you?
Excuse me.
An excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Wooing a poor girl just awakened from a coma. Have you no shame?
Come now.
Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman.
Uh-huh.
Clearly.
Now then,
At any rate, Odette, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Another one? Note my complete lack of surprise.
The truth is,
I found one of our kidnapper's person on a bridge. Okay, I found on our kidnapper's person an abridged copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell.
What was
You're
that?
cheating. Needless to say, this is a tremendous leap.
thusly,
I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this spared no expense.
indeed.
I thought the same. There were a few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help.
You have my gratitude.
You have my thanks.
Aha!
Eureka! Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from the finest plywood, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it is unmistakably tan lambskin. There is only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities.
Which means that
Stoneguard. I'm certain of it. So that's where you travel?
yes,
Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. And I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon this fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know. Alphen, my friend, you seem melancholy. It's nothing. Yet I'm worried it is, in fact, something. Well, I can't stop thinking about them poor folk that got sacrificed. It's an awful thing. People aren't to be used. People aren't tools to be used. Knowledge is a tool that can serve noble ends or wicked, depending on who wields it. What matters is the nature of the person who uses the tool, the disposition of their heart. Yours, for example, is full of goodness, and I believe that any knowledge is safe in your hands. Leave off it, Professor. I've got my brain full of just trying to learn all I can about medicine. In any case, I feel sick thinking about all this. I need to wash my hands or something. Use this. A handkerchief? Thank you, Professor. I believe I shall learn much from this man.
You're still here.
I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your debt.
You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus. I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
I am well aware of the danger. I will exercise due caution.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
A man cannot so easily change his God's-given disposition.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances that very same year.
He probably didn't die.
And you believe the two incidents are connected somehow?
No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it, the disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives. Wouldn't you say?
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I will. And I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
I knew who's part of it. They're just standing there. And so Cyrus bid Quarry Crest a farewell. The translated volume he recovered from the villain, pointing him to his next destination, Stoneguard, in the Highlands, where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search for the truth. Is there something troubling you, my friend? You suddenly have a worried look about you. Don't stop and don't look back. I feel eyes upon us. Someone watching? You mean... it would well behoove us to trust your instincts. The question is who? Let us drag them out of hiding and find out. Compel them to confess their intentions. We could try, but if they escape, we will only be served to alert them. Then only one other avenue is open to us. That would be? Continue on our way, pretending that we have noticed nothing, and let them make the first move. If that is your advice, so be it. But you must be on the lookout. Do not let our guard slip. Knowing one's enemy is the first step to defeating him. I can't tell if you're courageous or ignorant of the danger.